Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
We'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
Right where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Oh, good first play.
That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down.
Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. On play action, it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco. He's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run for it. This defense not ready for that.
Good run, bro.
Inside the 25. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Over the middle here to Brown. A minimal gain as we tip down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And this one incomplete. Couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing now is Mahomes. This will be caught by Brown. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. Butker's kick here is good. And that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. As they've got it as we resume action.
Come on, Packers.
Butker now to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here we go. Ready? Off the play fake, Love. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To throw now, here's Love. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back.
Good D.
Pressure got home on that last play, forcing him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's Love. They'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas.
Golden, let's go.
Take him down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First target, first catch, and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love.
Oh, I thought he threw this shit too slow.
And it's 2nd down. And forget about the run to set up
on
the
there.
pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Love from the gun.
Cook up. Oh.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Good D, bro.
Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs will take over here just shy of the 30.
I ain't think he was going to jump there.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He's
Damn,
off to
he
a
beat.
left side here. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it down deep into a big play there for KC.
Fuck, I ain't got no speed over there.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. He will push his way down to about the 14. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature.
Oh, man, he's back there,
The
bro.
Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now the fan favorite, this is Carson Steele. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead grows to 10-0.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker.
10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Love. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on. It's third down.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a fourth down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Red, cycle. Black 40. Ready?
They'll try and throw for it here. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
And that's going to be incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring
up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. So that, Charles, maybe the play that this defense has been looking for.
They've hung in there, and if they lose this game, it won't be from a lack of effort on their part. The key question is, can the offense finally do something because we're into the third quarter, and a 0 is still glowing on the scoreboard.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
At the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
More. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Love wants to shift things around.
Back to throw now on first down. Got Dobbs over the middle. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3 at the Chiefs' 28-yard line.
Down.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs.
Well, he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground. Hold them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here we go.
Throwing. Love. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Jacobs. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Love looking to throw it.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready.
Lloyd diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
And you can sense a little bit of optimism here. Things have not been going their way. But they get the turnover on the other end, and they turn right around and put a nice drive together. Then they finish it off with a strong run for their first touchdown of the game.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. 3 quarters in the books.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now at Lambeau, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Brendan McManus to kick off.
Now McManus on to kick this one off.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That's an incompletion force there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Mahomes takes it himself. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it.
It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Hunt, hunt.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. Here comes 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Jacobs going to try the middle. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.